Vietnam crypto insights. Everything crypto, crypto news, crypto projections, crypto predictions, and crypto happenings here and abroad, here in Ho Chi Minh City, one of the capitals of the crypto adoption in the global space. And I'm your host, Terrence Walker. They call me Big Poppy. Done. The market is back. There was a few days that it was really lackluster. A lot of things happening in the global space. Of course, Trump and he's been at it with this trade war stuff. He's been rattling the cages of a lot of different leaders in a lot of different countries with some of his threats, and it's actually been rattling the markets, crypto market including. Kind of taking a little bit of a pause here this week. Crept back a little bit. We went all the way down. Of course, Bitcoin went all the way down under 80,000 for the first time in a few months, but in also Ethereum went way down under 2,000, which it hadn't done that for a few months either. So we're back at about 2.94 trillion market cap for the total crypto market. RSI, I should say, breaks the 4-month downtrend. So, you might even see some new all-time highs here soon, according to some analysts. The downside reversal should be in, provided we don't get some more negative news on these trade things. Solana, XRP, they've actually started their ETP or ETF, ETP exchange traded products. They can't technically be called an ETF for legal reasons, but they've gotten about in the first few weeks net inflows for the first time in 5 weeks. But Ethereum based ETPs have about 86 million in outflows. So it's not really looking good for Ethereum. Short term, I don't think long term it's going to weigh in on anything. It's just that these newer crypto ETPs are probably a little bit more hotter at this moment. The other news, Treasury, U.S. Treasury has delisted Tornado Cash from the sanctions list. Tornado Cash has been under a lot of scrutiny the past 3 or 4 years. Of course, it was controversial because it allowed people and entities to basically launder their crypto. So, the U.S. government didn't like that. So they cracked down on Tornado Cash, the founder, and put it on the sanctions list. And then they put a lot of people under scrutiny that were actually utilizing it. So that is big news for crypto. Tornado Cash is back from the dead. Token actually went back up as well. Another big thing in the news is that crypto gaming is back. I know big fans of crypto gaming, a lot of them here. My buddy Ryan over at Smurf. Nam Long Dao over here in Vietnam as well as the folks over at Ronin. They're going to be happy. Crypto gaming is back for a little bit of a run, analysts say. The $12 billion has gone into crypto gaming from VCs over the past 4.5 years. And I tell you, it's high time. You know, Web3 gaming is a very interesting and lucrative thing. I've actually became more and more acquainted with how the rules of the game works. And there's a lot of people in places like this, especially in the Philippines, where gamers can actually make a good living for themselves, just gaming, crypto gaming. So that's going to be used. World of Warcraft, there's some CSO Go skins. There's a lot of economics that come into play when it comes to crypto gaming. And the crypto gaming assets are some of the best things that you can hold, short term at least, if you're a gamer. One of the biggest things that's happening this week is that Michael Saylor, he has acquired over $500 million worth more of Bitcoin through his one of his entities. Of course, he's got a MicroStrategy. He's got a DBA for it called Strategy. But one of the interesting things that he's done is he's actually did an offering of preferred stock. And one of the controversial things about this is that he's actually giving, supposedly, I've got to dig down deeper in this, but I've seen a really, really good deep dive by a economist that has a channel on this filing and what he's doing, and he breaks it down. And I actually usually don't agree with outsiders' critiques of the crypto industry and what's going on because they're really uninformed. But since this is actually a filing, a traditional stock filing and offering, this is more of his expertise. And I have to agree with this guy's expertise and insight and analysis on this. So basically, the thing that's bad for this space, as far as this preferred stock offering, is that typically a um, when you're getting a dividend in a stock investment, it's due to the company earning a profit. It's not due to a particular asset going up. Um, Now, this actually kind of gives me a red flag with this filing, this preferred stock offering, because it kind of gives me the same vibes as, go back to, say, for instance, a couple years ago when there was Voyager and Celsius and Blockfi, a couple more platforms, but those are probably the biggest three. They guaranteed people, if they put money on the platform or their crypto on the platform, that they're going to get a set percentage. But nobody knows when that price is going to go up or go down. Now, crypto, I know long term, typically all of the top cryptos, especially like Bitcoin and Ethereum, long term, you can pretty much say it's a safe bet that they're going to go up at least 5 or 10 years from now. But to guarantee a return rate on something that's not a business that's earning a profit, I think is going to lead to bad business practices. And it is bad business practice. And it's also setting up the space for failures. I just hope that the price doesn't crater for Bitcoin, which it can. It's done sporadically, especially the past 18 months. So, you have this stuff with the tariffs too. So you never know what's gonna happen here. But, I just hope that Michael Saylor is as bullish as he is about crypto or actually Bitcoin in particular, doesn't get too carried away with his um, over ambition and over leveraging of other financial assets that are tied to the crypto and Bitcoin space, because that's not good for the space. Because if something happens where the Bitcoin price goes erratic for, say, 6 or 12 months, who knows? As you may recall, BlockFi was offering up to 9.5 APY on certain cryptocurrencies and stable coins. BlockFi was just one of another several companies. Celsius up to 17% yields on certain crypto assets, including 5 on Ethereum, 6.2% on Bitcoin, and they also had their own tokens as well, and they also offered 8% on Tether. Voyager got as high as 12% on cryptocurrencies such as Polkadot, and then they offered 9% on USDC, and for our balances over 100. And like I said, all of this stuff kind of seems like a replay of 2021, 2022, but all of these things, all of these offerings ended up bad for these companies because they became over leveraged. And I just hope this doesn't have a repeat, you know, of the last bull cycle where there were a few bad actors that got too greedy. You know, you don't want to get too greedy in this space. There's already money to be made. You don't need to get too greedy. Who should own all of the Bitcoin? Nobody should own all of the Bitcoin. So, you know, it just doesn't make any sense that we've gotten to this point once again. I knew it was going to be some shady practices that came to light this bull cycle, and here we are again. Let's just hope that it doesn't end up in civil or criminal court, like all of these different other companies did with Alex Mashinsky of Celsius, and you know, he used to be a highly respected guy, but after he did this with with Celsius, it didn't bode well for him. But you know, there's millions of users that had their funds that they couldn't withdraw the platforms because of this over leverage, this over promising, and you know, it's unnecessary. The crypto assets will actually appreciate in value, especially Bitcoin, eventually. No need to promise people, okay, we're going to get you 10% extra on this Bitcoin. Why? Doesn't make any sense. At any rate, I'm probably over talking this, but yeah, hopefully this doesn't go bad for the space. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and make sure you give me a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Let's boost this channel, y'all. It gives me a boost in the algorithm. Also, if you didn't see, a couple weeks ago, I did do a Lucky Money giveaway. Somebody didn't read the instructions. I'm going to put the link up at the top here. Make sure you click on that and comment. The 8 comment is going to get a reward. Nobody claimed it yet. So make sure you do that, and keep it coffee and crypto, and I'm out.